Hello, and welcome to another public class from hollytreeenglish.com, where English is a path to more freedom. This is session 2 of our class today on English articles, and specifically the article the. And it looks like we already have one student who is back for more torture. Hi, Silva.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you doing?
Um, yes, I'm fighting with my tablet because I want to cancel my video broadcasting and
Oh, you
I
want to
don't know
turn your
what to.
camera
Oh,
off?
yes,
I see.
yes. I did it. I did it. I'm ready for your class.
Okay, good. Well, and the good news is that I always try to focus the video on myself anyway. I know that sounds vain, but mainly it's from when I used to work at Verbling. They told us to do that so students could have a little more privacy. So no worries, no worries.
Yes, thank you.
All right, so you're ready to learn about articles again, is that correct?
Y- Yes, it is correct.
Okay, so the idea, of course, is to study the article the. So this will be a lot of review for you, but that is not always a bad thing.
Yes.
All right, so let's do this. I'm going to erase that crazy funny sentence that I used before. And I'm going to do a different one because you've seen that one. So let's do this. Um, I need to know where um, oh yes, okay, I need to know how all brain works and how I can improve function by using already mentioned phone app. Totally crazy sentence.
Uh-huh.
Okay, share my screen so you can see it. I really wish I were faster at using the computer. All right. It looks like you might be the only student today. Who knows?
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah, yes, I can see a sentence.
Oops. Okay. Can you go ahead and read it, please?
Okay. Am I supposed to read it?
Yes, please.
Okay. I need to know all brain works on how I can improve function by using already mentioned phone app.
Mm-hmm. Now the question is, can you find another way to communicate this exact sentence without using articles to do it?
Uh-huh. without using article?
Right.
Oh, actually, no. There is no any article in this sentence. Uh, Maybe I need to know all brain, how the brain works, and how I can improve function. I maybe I have to use article to uh, say these words, say this sentence in another words. Yes?
Yeah, that is correct. So it's the same point that I made in
Yeah.
the other class. I gave you an impossible
Yeah.
task, really,
Uh,
because this
okay.
is
Okay.
how,
Thank you.
if we hadn't any articles in English,
Uh-huh.
if we didn't have
Uh-huh.
any
Yes.
articles in
Yes.
English and everything about the language, every other thing about the language was the same, this is how you would have to say it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to say this sentence with some words using some articles.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Okay. I need to know all the brain works and how I can improve the function by using the function, and after that finish the we yes, the last words is function, the function.
Mhm.
I will say it again. I will say it again. I need to I need to know all the brain works and how I can improve the function.
Mhm. That's almost,
Oh,
oops, okay.
no, 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 no. Yes, I missed the phone app. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
and I missed how in my original sentence. Silly me. Um, so
I
actually,
need to know
we would say you are almost exactly correct. So I need to know how the human brain,
the
or
old
just
brain.
the brain,
Y- Yes,
works, right? I need to know how the brain works and
and
how I can improve. Function is non-count in this case. So we can
uh-huh,
actually, this will be in April when we study times not to use an article, times when we have no article. We can actually
uh-huh,
just say function without article.
okay. By the phone app.
By or using, by the,
Yes, by using the phone app.
yep. And this sentence, tell me if I'm correct. This sentence only works if we already know, if someone has already mentioned this phone app, correct?
Uh, how do you think if I use after improve? We put its function. Improve its function by using the phone app. What do you
That is
think?
possible also. It's not necessary, but it's possible. Mhm.
Yes, yes, thank you.
Because there's something else working here, and since you're the only student, I will take the time to mention it. Um, we
Mhm.
have something in English where there are words you can drop or take out of a sentence to make it shorter because this information is already understood.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Now
Yes,
you
I
can
can
see me.
see
Hi.
it. Yes, hi. Okay.
I have to make it entertaining, you know.
Uh, uh, okay.
If you don't make it entertaining, grammar is really boring.
Actually, I think in for me, uh, learning is always learning always is entertaining for me. Learning new things
Mhm.
always is entertaining.
Yeah, it is always entertaining, or for me, I would say almost always. There are some things, some new things I have to learn, and I think, oh my gosh. Um,
Uh-huh.
for example, I teach, I mean, sorry, I learn, I use Braille. I read with my fingers, right? And there's a
Yes.
specific area of Braille where
Uh-huh.
it's used for talking about technical things and writing computer commands. And one of my teachers forced
Uh-huh.
me to learn this part of the Braille code. And at the time, computers, the internet was very popular, but not like now. Um, not like now. And so I thought to myself, why do I need to learn this? And now I'm very glad I did. So it was not entertaining at the
Yes.
time.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, but let's go
Mm.
ahead and we are going to look at something you have seen before.
Uh-huh.
Um, I bet you can guess what it is. What is it?
The chart.
Hmm. And why
Okay.
are we looking at an article's chart? Can you, let's see if you can explain what the chart is telling us.
The chart tells us uh, uh, how we can use article in sentences, and it says different ways that we use articles in the sentence. And it has several parts. In what column it says the meaning of the article, and in another different columns uh, there is place for uh, teachers example and students example.
Hmm. Okay, so I
Yes.
believe, yep, here we go. So this one is a new blank one for student examples. So for a new class, of course. All right,
Uh-huh.
so can you read the first row, please? Oh, do I need to make
Yes.
it bigger?
No, I can see it, but if you want to make it bigger, it's okay, but I can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bigger just because if anyone watches the,
Okay. Yes, you can go up and at the left, yes, at the left. Yes, left, one more.
there it is.
Yes, there it is.
Let's go with 200 like last time.
Yes. Yes, yes, you did it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Can you read the first row, please?
Yes, the uh, specific, the red book, the house on the corner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well done. Okay. Now it's your turn. Can you think? Oh, first a question. Why do we have this meaning here, specific?
Yes, specific because we are talking about a special thing, uh, not all thing in general. We are speaking about a specific thing,
Mm-hmm.
uh, exact thing, an exact uh, subject.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes,
Job. Okay, so now it's time for your example. Actually,
yes.
we need two of them.
Okay. I'm ready for more than two. Okay. Uh, yes. In this part, we can say the tall tree.
Uh-huh. The tall tree. Mhm.
Yes. Uh, the wider street.
The wider street. Mhm. That's also going to
Yes.
fit with another meaning, right? You remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Uh, okay, it's okay.
Yeah, it works because I will say it again just for anyone who watches this class. Um, Often when we use articles in a sentence, we are actually communicating several pieces of information with one little word. Like I said last time, these little words are sometimes very powerful. They do a lot.
Yes, yes,
Alrighty.
yes.
So,
Uh, am I supposed to read it?
yes, please read the second row. Mhm.
Okay. The known
Mhm.
or already mentioned barked uh, are gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how that happened. Let me fix this. The dog barked.
Yes.
The cookies. I made the phrase longer than for last time because I thought this would a little bit longer like this. It would help the rule to make a little more sense or the meaning to make a little more sense.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. Uh, uh, the bird flight.
Okay, flew. Past of
Flew.
fly is
Yes,
flew. Yeah, it's
yes. The
irregular.
bird. Yes. Thank you.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, the tree caught.
The
The tree caught.
okay, so we'd have to say was cut.
Uh-huh. Was caught.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. The tree was caught.
Mhm. Because cutting is something that happens to a tree, and we actually usually use
Yes.
down. Oops. If I can write. I only teach English. I can't write English. Okay.
Cut down. Yes, the tree was cut down.
Mhm. So it's
Thank you.
because it's something that happens to the tree, we have to use a passive construction like this.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3. Okay. The only the moon, the sky,
Mhm.
the Atlantic,
Mhm.
the Atlantic Ocean.
Mhm. The Atlantic Ocean.
Uh,
Yes.
yes, the Europe as continent,
Ah,
the
the
Europe
European, the European
continent.
continent.
Uh-huh.
Oops. Is that? Yeah, okay.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Come to think of it, I'm not so sure. Hold on. My fingers have minds of their own. Okay, there we go. Okay, got it. The Atlantic Ocean. Okay, number 4.
Number 4. The as a union,
Mhm.
the United States, the United Kingdom, um, uh, I want to find a new example. The Arabic Kingdom, the Arabic Kingdom,
Mhm. The Arabic Kingdom. The Arabic Kingdom. Is that a country?
Yes, yes, the first country for producing the oil. Uh, it is beside the Persian Gulf.
Are you
Was
talking
it?
about Saudi
Oh,
Arabia?
oh, oh. Oh, sorry, sorry. Yes, yes. I made a mistake. Uh, Saudi Arabia.
We would say that the kingdom of, well, no, the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, that would be specific.
The
Um,
Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, maybe. Yes.
isn't your
Uh,
country,
oh.
isn't the name of your country the Islamic Republic of Iran?
Yes, yes. I forgot the name of my country.
You forgot the
Yes,
English
yes.
name of your
You're
country.
right. Yes, yes. I forgot it.
All
Yes,
right,
the name of
so
my
the
country. Yes, the
Islamic,
the Islamic Republic.
no, that's
Iran.
okay,
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
sure.
Yes. Oh, the animal kingdom, maybe we can say. Yes?
hmm The animal kingdom, we definitely can.
Kingdom. Yes.
I tell you what, Siovash, I don't know why, but my fingers don't want to push the correct keys today. So,
I
I
hope.
have the right, I have the right, ah, I have the right um, letters in my head, but my fingers are just, I don't know. Okay, I got it.
You know, yes, yes, you did it. You know, when I want to do two job, I made this kind of mistake. For example, when I think the reason maybe is because you want to talk with someone and at the same time you want to type uh, keyboard and
Mhm,
you want
mhm.
to, yes,
And I'm
and
also
actually,
listening to my
yes, yes, yes.
computer.
Oh, three job. You are doing three job at the same time. Actually, there is a reality. Women brain can work several jobs at the same time,
Mhm.
but man brain cannot do this. And the women's brain is better in this specialty, in this characteristic, uh, and a women's brain is better than man's brain.
Because we're awesome. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Okay, the animal kingdom. Now, I just want to see if you can tell me, in this example, the animal kingdom, what other meaning for the is being used here? It's not wrong, but there are two meanings when we use the phrase the animal kingdom. We're communicating two meanings. What would the other one be?
I don't know. I don't know.
Could it
The
be
animal
specific?
specific. Yes, yes.
Because we have
Not.
the animal kingdom, we have the plant
Yes, yes,
kingdom, and we
yes.
have.
We just have one. Yes, we just have one animal kingdom.
Mhm.
Yes, it is specific. Yes, yes.
We have one animal kingdom, but we have several kingdoms of
Just
life, correct?
yes, yes. Animal kingdom, but just one animal kingdom.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's just an exercise. I'm trying to help you think this way and get used to thinking about these meanings because
Yes.
it's like I want to explain something again because it's session 2. We are looking at the back end of English, meaning the meanings behind or at the back end of the words we use. Because if you know, first of all, because research says that there's research to show that if you know why something is necessary, you're more motivated to learn it. And so my thought is that if students know more about why articles are necessary, then they're more motivated and able to learn them. And it will still take a lot of practice. But when a teacher corrects you and says, no, you need an article here, then you have more information about why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can you please read number 5?
Okay. All the human body, the alligator,
Oh, oops.
and the second.
It shouldn't be there. That was my
Yes.
accident. Okay. The human
Okay.
body, the alligator.
I think maybe we can say the skeletal system.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, no, no. Yes. Yes. S K E. Yes. L E
Ah,
E. Yes. E. Yes. T. No, no, no. After T, you should put L. After first T. Yes. L. L. Yes. No, 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 no. Uh, oh, sorry.
yeah, my computer is saying
You were, yes,
AL.
you were. Yes. A L. A L. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Don't worry, I have trouble with English spelling too.
Yes.
Every
It's
teacher
okay.
has a weakness, and spelling is mine. So when I teach spelling, occasionally I have to teach some spelling. Um, there's a website that I use a lot to help me teach spelling because even for many native speakers, it's difficult. So,
Uh-huh.
all
Okay.
right, but that's a great example. So next.
Uh, yes. For example, the digestive system.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
The digestive system.
Yes.
So we can say the digestive system. And if we want to be really specific, again, using the meaning of specific, we could say the human digestive system. I'm not going to change the chart, but I'm just giving you more to think
Uh-huh.
about.
Yes. Yes.
All right, great
Okay.
examples. Okay, number 6.
Yes. Increase or decrease. Bigger, the better. The fewer, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Or we could say the fewer, the more quiet, the fewer people, the more room we will have, right?
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Uh, oh. Or the cheaper, the weaker.
The cheaper.
Yes. The weaker.
What is weaker?
Weaker, not as strong, opposite of strong.
Right, but
For a
what?
device, for example, for a device, for
Ah, the
electronic
cheaper, the
device,
weaker. Okay, the cheaper,
for
the
example,
weaker.
for a smartphone, or for a CPU,
Hmm.
or for um, mm,
So for a device, we might actually say lower quality. I understand what you're saying. Weaker, we usually use for specifically things that are strong, not to talk about quality, the quality of something. So we would say lower
uh-huh,
quality, or we might say poorer, the poorer quality.
uh-huh, yes, poorer, uh-huh,
Hmm.
the cheaper, the poorer.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yep,
thank
the
you,
cheaper the
thank you.
product, the poorer the product. Or
Yes,
device.
yes. Uh, uh, the the cleaner, the brighter.
Hmm.
Yes.
Are you talking about Windows?
For example, yes, Windows.
Hmm. Okay. Oops. I thought I copied this whole thing, but apparently I missed a row. 1 second. Oops. Okay, my computer is going crazy on me. There we go. Okay.
You are at the down. Oh, you want to make another example? Another?
Yeah, do you remember from the other session we had compared
Yes,
to?
yes, 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 yes.
Hmm. Give me 1 second. I'm going to check.
Compare to compare. We compare to.
I'm going to
Compare to.
check. Oh, yeah. The more beautiful daughter, the sweeter smell. Okay, oops.
Yes, yes.
All right. The more beautiful daughter, which is kind of rude for a guy to say about his daughters, but so we could say, for example, the red roses have, we can say between red and yellow roses, red roses have the sweeter smell.
uh, yes. The
So we are
sweeter
comparing
smell.
things.
Yes. And more beautiful, louder, the sweeter smell. And mm, mm, the faster car,
Hmm.
the faster car.
Hmm. My brother got the faster car for his birthday. And I got the
Ah,
slower one, right?
oh,
Oh, wait, I didn't get a car.
uh,
No.
I hope that company that produce hybrid car will produce Tesla company.
Uh-huh.
I hope Tesla company would produce a hybrid car for people like you very soon.
Hmm.
Use it very soon.
You talking about like a self-driving?
A hybrid car, yes, yes, that they have a special machine, a special computer in the car that the car will can travel in the streets without human involving, without mm, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So we would
But
call that self-driving, and then hybrid would be
yes,
when it can run on gas or electricity.
oh, sorry, yes, I made a mistake. I made you. Uh, I just gave a not match example. Uh,
That's okay.
yes, it is not hybrid. Yes, self-driving,
It could be both,
self-driving car.
though. They might come up with both.
Yes.
So who knows?
Hmm.
Okay, so we have basically filled in. Oh no, we have room for. We have the faster
Compare.
car, and
Yeah,
we have one more
yes.
example.
Uh, uh, mm, more, maybe more beautiful girl.
The oop, how rude. I'm just teasing. Okay.
uh,
There was a there was a famous television show in the late 80s, early 90s. And in the show, there were three sisters in the show,
uh-huh.
and the middle sister, if she thought someone was being rude or also being unfair,
Uh-huh.
that's how she would say it with exactly that tone. How rude!
Oh. What was the name of the show?
Full house.
Full House. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember it. Actually, in 80s, I used to watch a lot of American program, American movies uh, on TV.
Mm.
Countries around my country. Around my country, for example, Arabian countries uh, broadcasted Western TV program, mostly American program. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
in my country, most of Western TV program and American program was banned that time, and we had to watch uh, our neighbor country television uh, for you know mm, I'm talking about the 80s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
At that time, yes, at that time, there was no satellite program, satellite televisions, and we had to watch uh, televisions, analog televisions, not digital televisions. There
Right,
was
right.
not,
Mm-hmm.
yes, there was not any digital system. So at that time, and in my country, uh, there was a lot of ban. There was a lot of limitation on broadcasting, on media, and we had to watch our neighbor countries' televisions, Iraqi television or Kuwait's televisions or Qatar or Bahrain televisions.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, most of these countries used actually they do at the present time. Most of these countries television broadcasts Western and American program. So I was familiar with some of Western music, some of Western movies, shows, and cartoons, and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
them.
But not Full House. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Full House was
Yes.
a comedy, or what we call in English a sitcom, and it was more family oriented. It was for, the I guess the idea was the family would watch, and so generally there wasn't a lot of bad language or things like that. And um, it was basically a man had three daughters. His wife died when the littlest was a baby, and so the wife's brother, moved in with him, plus a really good friend of theirs moved in with him to help him take care of the kids and
Uh-huh.
everything.
Uh-huh.
And so, you know, you watch things that happen as the kids grow up
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
different things. So,
Okay. Okay. And the full name was The House, yes?
Full House.
Full House.
Full House. Yep.
Okay. Okay. The Full House, yes?
No, no, no article, just Full House.
Just Full House. Okay.
hmm Um, titles in English are really interesting because sometimes you can, when you give titles or headlines, sometimes you can break certain grammar rules. For example, um, car crashes into tall tree or car crashes into large tree, something like this. Normally, a sentence like this you would give in the past tense because it already happened. A car crashed into a big tree, for example. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but headlines and titles will sometimes break rules. Other times, um, other times, titles or names of companies, for example, will
Uh-huh.
are good ways to give examples. So let's go down to, hold on a minute. All, here we go, all, or a group. So you have the skeletal system, and I'm going to add a row. Here we go. And we have um, a company in the United States that is
Uh-huh.
called the Lighthouse, or sometimes we just say Lighthouse, but the Lighthouse for the, and it's in the middle of the title, so we don't have to have capital, blind. The Lighthouse for the blind. So in the first case, the lighthouse, you could almost think of it as union or even specific because um, the Lighthouse for the Blind has branches or buildings all over the country, all
Uh-huh.
over the United States. It's not
Uh-huh.
just in one place. And um, it's the only, another meaning would be only, because it's the only company with this name. But the second
Yes.
the for the blind is this meaning of all, where you have um, it's basically any person who qualifies as blind could possibly use the services.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What is the job of this company?
Um, I don't know a whole lot, unfortunately, because they don't have a local facility where I live, but
Uh-huh.
um, I do know they sell some products for the blind or for blind people. We can say it either way.
Uh-huh.
And they
Yes.
also do they do scholarships and just different. They have different services that they provide. But the one I
Uh-huh.
know the most about is probably that they have some products for independence. Like I think they used to sell talking clocks.
Uh-huh.
But there are so many organizations who sell products that I get them mixed up.
Yes. Okay. Okay. It's
Because,
okay.
yeah.
Uh, Maybe I have one example. The OPEC, you know, OPEC,
Ah, yes,
uh,
OPEC. So,
countries that produce oil.
mhm.
Can we
So we
say
would
the
say
OPEC?
the we wouldn't say the OPEC, and here's the reason why not. You will learn about this
Yeah.
more in April, but we have a rule that usually or often when we have names that aren't unions or aren't um, when we just have names, and especially things like OPEC or something, there are exceptions to this rule, but we don't always use articles with names. So OPEC is
Uh-huh.
one of those where you would think that union, the rule for union, so we would call it the OPEC, but actually we just refer to it as OPEC,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
like a name. OPEC
Yes.
or Ford. Ford, we don't always say the Ford Motor Company, we just say Ford. It's like a short form
Yes. Uh-huh.
or a name. That gets a
Okay.
little confusing, and it's one reason why I'm trying to teach all of this very slowly, because you have these things, there are meanings when you use articles, and there are also certain meanings when you don't use articles, but sometimes the rules or the meanings fight against each other, and somebody has
Mm-hmm.
to win. So you get interesting things like um, we can say blind people, or we can say the blind, for example.
Yes.
Um, but I can say that you're on the right track thinking of the OPEC. But because just it's a name
Mm-hmm.
for an organization or for a collective, we don't use the article.
Okay.
Ouch. Okay. Um, where was I going with this? Union. I want to add an example to union for you, because when I send you a copy of this, I want you to have the more information. So I'm going to add an example here. Another case when we use this article for union is when we are talking about a workers' union, for example. The,
Uh-huh.
for example, teachers' union.
Uh-huh.
The teachers' union, or was it capitalization? Yeah, okay. Mhm. And only. So if I tell you that we use this meaning only when we use a superlative adjective, can you tell me why?
Repeat your question.
So I want to give you the information that the meaning of only for article the applies to when we have a
Uh-huh.
superlative adjective like biggest or shortest. Why is that?
Uh-huh. Uh, I don't know.
Well, the meaning, I can tell you the meaning of this ending est on biggest
Uh-huh.
or est on shortest means
Uh-huh.
most.
Yes.
So it's the top one.
Yes. Yes.
So why is that? Why would the meaning of only be used here?
Because there is always there is one, for example, biggest country, or for example, car, or I don't know, just
Mm-hmm.
yes, just one. There is just one, for example, smallest or
Mm-hmm.
biggest or tallest, and that's why we use only, because it is just one.
Exactly.
Am I right?
You are correct.
Uh,
So I'm going to
yeah,
write an
thank you.
example for you. The funniest teacher.
Yes. Yes.
The funniest teacher. So I will tell you a little thing about English and about teachers is that if we teachers very often feel like they shouldn't do what we call play favorites. They shouldn't have a favorite. But maybe they have a few students, maybe it's not right, but maybe they have a few students that are they do their homework more than the other students. They are more enthusiastic, something like that, that makes them. So if I'm speaking about one of these students and I don't want to play favorites, I would say this student is one of my best students, one of my best students, because I have several better students or several students that are maybe higher, better than others
Uh-huh.
about doing their work or something. But if I say he is the best student, then I am saying he's not my only best student. He's at the top.
Uh-huh.
So we have to be very careful with English.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a second. The bird flew. The cookies are gone. Known, already mentioned. Yeah, so I could say
Mm,
have
there's still.
no, not have the television broke. The television broke.
Broke
Yeah, and
or
we
broken,
know
yes.
we know which television broke, right?
Yes.
Specific. Specific. The oh yeah, a good example of specific is when you have a possessive. For example,
Yeah.
the teacher's daughter.
Uh-huh. Yes.
We are almost out of time. The cleaner, the brighter. I'm going to put a decrease example. The fewer people, the less money, which is a
Mm-hmm.
very bad thing at a fundraiser.
The fewer people, the less money.
This is a
Yes.
very bad thing at a fundraiser.
Fundraiser.
A fundraiser is when you have a party or some kind of event to raise money for
Ah,
something.
oh yes, yes, fundraiser. Okay, okay. Now I
Mhm.
can understand. Fundraiser. Yes.
Fundraisers are very common in the United States, especially for charity groups like the
Oh
Lighthouse for the
yes.
Blind.
Oh yes. Actually, we have this event in Iran. We call it Gol Rezan in Persian.
Golrezan.
Uh, Gol Rezan, yes.
Ah,
Mean
Golrezan. Okay.
Gol Gol Rezan, yes. You know, beautiful girl, the less that.
The less desirable location.
Yes, yes.
Okay. I'm going to stop the broadcast now. First, I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
Hmm.
Here we go. Um, and I'm going to stop the broadcast and end the class. Again, I hope it's useful. Siovash, after I stop the broadcast, I have a question for you. So please stick around, if you will. Um,
Okay.
but for now, I'm going to say to anyone who uh, watches the replay, see you next time.